Okay. Right. So it turns out that I was a little bit wrong about my main event prediction for 285. I thought Cyril Garn was gonna get it done, but I may have in hindsight, that maybe wasn't the smartest pick ever. I didn't actually put Garn in my parlay, so I didn't lose financially. But we'll get on to that. We're here to talk about. Fuck's sake. We're here to talk about the whole card and give it a little rundown. I'm only going to go over the fights that I care about because, as you should know by now, I am a casual and I cannot be asked to give you the rundown on everything. You don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Let's just talk about stuff we care about. Ian Gary looked great, other than getting dropped in the first round. You know, he's looking good on the feet. He's going to be a real good. It's cool to have some new blood in that welterweight division. I like watching Ian Gary. He's very crisp, very cool. I like these new up and comers in 170, him, Jack Della Maddalena, etc., etc. It sucks that he got dropped because people are going to talk about that. But other than that, I think he does look good in the feet. He really does look real fucking crisp. He ain't that cringe, really, is it? You just got to like roll your eyes when he does his shit. It's not like the end of the world. If you lot can put up with Adesanya doing fucking gay shit, you can put up with Ian Gary like doing the gritty for whatever reason. I mean, I weren't laughing at all, but he can fight. So, props to him. And it's fun to have another cool guy at 170. Dricus du Plessis versus Brunson. What a fucking drunken bar fight that was. I mean, I called du Plessis getting it done, and he did get it done. Just like I thought he's just at this point in their career, both of them. Du Plessis is way more of an athlete, and he was just gonna like drunkenly chad his way through the fight, so to speak. And they both look gas, but Dricus has just got the physicality to him. Where if it gets into some dumb dog fight, he's just gonna win in the end. Like I said, both those guys look terrible. They both gassed after the first round, and I mean Dricus is in the top 5 now, so that tells you everything you need to know about 185. Brunson retired. Good riddance. Bye. I can't believe you ruined Kevin Holland. But yeah, I don't really know what you want me to give you about Dricus and Brunson's performance. Nothing really. They were just drunk and fucking swinging at each other. Like, I like to see someone, tactically break this down. There's nothing you can do. It's just just this big South African guy swinging away at Paul Brunson is just fucking taking shots on the floor while he's gassed. And it ended, so that's the end of Brunson. Dricus moves on to the top 5. The entire top 5 smoke him. Maybe he takes down Cannonier, because he can still implement grappling. Yeah, it's a shame about 185. It's a shame they're all garbage, right? Cody Goatbrand actually got it done. Now, this I did get it wrong. He was playing it safe the whole fight. He looks in pretty good shape, wrestling, moving quickly, avoiding any punch off of Trevin Jones that could send him out. I'm pretty sure Cody was a little wobbled coming in as his coach put his mouthpiece on him. It's just he got it done. It's like he got it done. Played it safe the whole time, so maybe we're going to see a new Cody that's going to pick up some wins with this sort of. It's a bit of a new style, isn't it? He's trying to not box in the pocket at all, really. Just trying to play it safe, score points, get takedowns. When he got takedowns, they did look good. To be fair, they looked quite powerful. And like I said, Cody came into this fight in pretty good physical shape. Trevin Jones is just that bad, I guess. He is 13-10. It's a good thing I didn't put Garbrandt in my parlay as well. I was gonna, but I just kind of, I don't know, I just kind of smelt something. I was like, 13-10 is such a fucking shit record that you got, maybe he doesn't KO him. So Cody got it done. I think that performance did well for his career in one way, because now he's back in a win column. Things are going to look a little bit better for him, poor little Cody. But fuck me, was it boring? It was a terrible he got the win, and he won the fight, and let's leave it at that. It wasn't. There was no action. Right, on to the main card. Bo Nickel gets that first round sub that I bet on. against Jamie Pickett. He got it kind of by kneeing him in the nuts though, and that really fucks me off because I'm gonna lie, I'm kind of on the Bo Nickel train. I'd like to see like some sort of actual accomplished athlete come into 185 and just fucking rape them all because they're that bad. Which is what I was so good. Like Alex Pereira came in, and I get his kickboxing. Alex Pereira came in from a different sport and is now the champ, and Bo Nickel can do the exact same thing. But he fucking soured his victory with that nut shot. It was a nut shot, and it sucks because now that's what people are going to be talking about. I was really excited to watch all like the YouTube analysis videos on Bo Nickel. It's like, oh, he's here to take over and that sort of stuff. But we're not going to get that anymore because rightfully so, everyone's going to be talking about the nut shot. So we now have to wait for him to get another. Go through another unranked middleweight, and then there'll be a video on. Then we can start the narrative again of Bo Nickel looking great. I mean, I think he was getting that submission regardless. I mean, he didn't actually get the takedown first, but it's Bo Nickel and Jamie Pickett we're talking about. If Pickett gets subbed by fucking Kyle Dawkins, he's getting subbed by Bo Nickel, and it is just a matter of time. So, good performance from Bo. Sailed it with that fucking nut shot a bit. Oh, what can you do? We've got to see him again. We'll see. The right thing for him to do is get back on that train, and take a fight in a few months. He took no damage. Let's get him back in there. Gamrot Turner was a pretty close fight. It was a bit. I had it 2-1 Gamrot at the end of it. I had Jalen Turner winning that first round, dropping him. But I think Gamrot just boringly kind of wrestled his way to a decision, and I don't think I guess it's good for Gamrot to get back in the win column. I mean, I don't really care for Gamrot, to be honest. I don't really care for Turner either. I think, I don't know. But it's cool that Turner took a fight on short notice against Gamrot, and it's cool that Gamrot took a fight on short notice against Turner. I guess it proves that they both want to be there. And it doesn't really hurt Turner's stock at all. He's losing the decision to Gamrot and knocking down in one round isn't a bad look. So yeah, I guess Gamrot's kind of back in that mix a little bit. Not welterweight, a lightweight. And I guess you give Turner a winner of someone coming up, I guess. I think this fight kind of soured it a little bit. I think it kind of broke the momentum of the card. I don't really give a shit about either of them, to be honest. But moving on. Jeff Neal versus Shavkat Rakhmonov. If you watched my other video, I kind of shitted on I said Shavkat was going to get it done, but I was kind of shitting on him a little bit. I can't lie. But no, he's that good. I mean, Jeff Neal was in there the whole time. It was a real back. It was easily my favourite fight on the card. They were back and forth the whole time. Shavkat showed good head movement and a good chin because he was taking shots off what I believe is the best boxer in the division and arguably definitely one of the hardest punches. I don't know if he is the hardest, but definitely one of got the heaviest hands in that division. And Shavkat didn't make it look easy. There was adversity, but he was winning every round, and then he got the fucking coldest submission in the third one. And that does look pretty good for him. 100% finish record, 17-0. You can't say he's only beaten cans. Jeff Neal was fucking great. Jeff Neal was in there the whole time. I'm really excited to see what Jeff Neal comes back to. Always cool watching him fight. But yeah, Shavkat's that good. He was getting tagged, but he was getting tagged against one of the best boxers in the division, and he was still there. And there were times where he was fucking rolling around and ducking under shots and countering back. He was using his range on the feet. It was all good stuff from Shavkat, and he truly is, one of the up and comers in this division. I think this performance really sold him for me. I know that there was still some. He got hit, I get that, but you're gonna get hit and you're gonna get tagged against Jeff Neal. I think this performance really sold me on him because I wasn't really with the whole Shavkat shoot yet. But no, this performance got me to be a bit of a fanboy. Right, Grasso ruined my parlay against Shavchenko. Grasso was winning the first round as well. I mean, Shavchenko is just that. I fuck betting on women's MMA. Honestly, like, what I've given up. Like, how do you? Fuck's sake. It's just. Yeah, Grasso got it done. Valentina Shevchenko, who's this amazing high IQ women's MMA fighter, by the way. She's the best. She's the GOAT. Is what you'd say if you were retarded. She threw a spinning back kick against the cage that exposed her back to Alexa Grasso, who has a submission game, and she just jumped on it because she knows what she's doing. Unlike Shevchenko, I mean, Shevchenko was getting outboxed every time, all the fucking time on the feet. I thought. I was like, after I watched that first round, I should have fucking cashed out. I was like, oh, she's just gonna lose, isn't she? Like, but yeah, Alexa Grasso gets it done. I don't mind that. I mean, it breaks the narrative of women's MMA a little bit because Alexa Grasso actually looks like a woman, which is nice. We've got a champion that has a bit of femininity to her, and yeah, I mean, Shevchenko had some success in the grappling, like keeping her down, control time and whatnot. She should have done that, but instead she decided to throw a spinning back kick against the cage. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't take women's MMA seriously. I really fuck this. You know, well done, Grasso. Fuck you for ruining my parlay. And as for the main event, Jones. So it turns out that Dominic Reyes can beat Cyril Gane if he just grapples, apparently. You know, John Jones couldn't. I'm not annoyed. I am annoyed. I'm not actually annoyed because John Jones is like a scumbag and whatnot. I don't really, that's part of it. I don't really care about that, to be honest. A lot of athletes are terrible people. But John Jones couldn't out-grapple Santos, and Dominic Reyes decides that he will now out-grapple a 245-pound athlete in Cyril Gane, no problem. You got there isn't like it's like there's not a lot to go off here. What do you want me to say? Yeah, they were on the feet. Jones slipped a punch and just dragged Cyril Gane down and cranked his fucking neck. Cyril Gane's got no submission defense at all. He loses to every heavyweight that grapples. He loses to Blades. He loses to Aspinall. He loses to Romanov. He loses to Spivak. There's just a hole in his game, and I guess that should have been. I mean, I guess I should have paid more attention to the narrative of if Ngannou's taken you down, then Jones is taking you down. But Jones couldn't take down fucking other 205ers. This is why no one was expecting this. You can't tell me you were expecting this. If you were serious and you were looking at John Jones's last performances, you weren't expecting him to go and submit Cyril Gane within the first 2 minutes of the fight. On the feet, Cyril Gane definitely, I mean, we have like so fucking little to go off of, but John Jones didn't look completely comfortable. And Cyril Gane was able to tap away at him. But like that didn't last long. Jones came in there with a mission and choked out Cyril Gane. I mean, what's next? Stipe, I guess, and that's just he beat Stipe because Stipe's 400 years old. I know I sound a bit bummed out. I'm not. It's good that he won because if Gane won, you would have to deal with Ngannou bitching about being the champ of the division still, and that would be even worse. I'd also like to say Jones washes Ngannou. I think Jones once again just waits for Ngannou to swing like a retard, grabs him, drags him down, takes his back, and cranks on that neck. Because Jones did look a lot bigger in there than I thought he would be. He is a heavyweight. You saw that when looking at him. So yeah, I mean, he's the GOAT. No, he's not the GOAT. I've got him tied as GSP. All right, and let's start this narrative. He's tied with GSP because of all of these shits that he's done that tainted his legacy. All right, he was on roids the whole time, yada yada. But I still have him now as tied for the GOAT. So that does speak to the accomplishments of John Jones. And like it or not, he is the man. The wife beater is the heavyweight champ of the world. And I think he looks great, and I think he's gonna run through that division. I think the best hard for beating John Jones would be a Tom Aspinall that becomes a Tom Aspinall in a few years or so, and maybe Curtis Blades. Other than that, I think he easily runs through the rest of the division. But yeah, that's my take. I guess you can call him the GOAT. Cheers.